This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. Manchester United with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. And he's quick to snatch it back. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Neymar. And he's managed to get free. Neymar! Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Robertson. That's a little off target. Knocks it into... and the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Valverde receives it in a good position here. Oh, sweet feet. Cross goes in there. And Nistelrooy in the hunt and looking threatening. Not the most accurate pass. And it's McAllister. Great vision. And he's worked it through. He is through here. Mbappe. Decent chance! Goal! Manchester United! Could it be coming? Is it coming? Those fans believe it just might be. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Mbappe! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Hazard. No way through there. That's it, 45 minutes up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Some first-half thoughts?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Manchester United just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. Back underway then. Manchester United leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Turns back here, probably the best option. And he's in on goal! Oh, shooting chance! And that's a sharp finish! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Madrid really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Madrid have reclaimed it. Alexander-Arnold. That's good running with the ball. No, that's been intercepted. Could be danger here. Tries to play it through. Mbappe. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's Asa! No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Neymar. He's beaten the last. Van Nistelrooy! Van Dijk. Now Neymar. Driving on and making good progress. Bruno Fernandes simply refused to be outdone there. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Now, can they get him away? Neymar, he's through on goal, shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And yes, it's him again. There's the shot! Keeper's got his work done.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
2 added minutes has been
Madrid
indicated.
are looking to go forward now. It's played through for him. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Big moments in a big game. He is off. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Alexander-Arnold is behind this one. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. He's good for the shots. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Valverde. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Manchester United are going up. Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And it's Neymar. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a shade optimistic. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Now it's Mbappe. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Beckenbauer. Always onto this. That's put pay to the danger. Tries to get it clear. Now it's Mbappe. Not the most convincing of passes. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Neymar. That's a good run down the left. He has found the way through. That's going across goal. That's it, 45 minutes up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Manchester United really are going to need...
Can he finish? Fantastic from Elise! About as smooth as it gets. Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
And it's been played through, and he was quick to react. Manchester United still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. And it's Azar. Azar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Olise, and he's being shifted off it. And this is Shevchenko. Howson gets it clear. Threads one in. And he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that should get the job done.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Manchester United have reclaimed it. Olise, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
A heavy challenge. That's going to go a long way. And here's Neymar. Alexander-Arnold. He's found the way through. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Substitution.
And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need. That's just playing it safe and simple. Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
In by Bojan. Neymar.
2 added minutes has been
2
indicated.
minutes to be added on. Played out towards the right wing. And that's that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle.
Okay, I'm probably going to be accused of fullback bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very confident defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job, so he's not the type that's going to be constantly rushing up and down the flank at 100 miles per hour, delivering crosses.
Alexander-Arnold. And And it's Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Adams can get it clear. Now who's going to be first to this? Adams.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Jorginho has the space to scheme. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Manchester United can try it again now. Manchester United have their second corner now. And they've got a throw. Great vision. Koeman cuts it out. Ronaldinho. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's having a shot! No, just not quite.
De Bruyne just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he's intervened well there.
Manchester United genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always key to success.
Van Nistelrooy! That's another chance! They've scored!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.